It's Ehizoje, everyone's favorite Nigerian.
This that real life shit, nigga.
And Valentine's Day is going to be the next day. So let's jump into some top fives. Top five. Valentine's Day dates.
You want to go first with this one?
I never go first, man.
Okay, so
I want to hear what you got.
I feel like, and I was thinking about this when you sent me the text for it. I feel like you really have to cater the date to the particular woman.
It's true.
But
because women are not a monolith.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not. But I think if you...
Shout out to all the women.
Like, there are some safe get out of jail free cards as far as Valentine's Day goes.
Okay.
I think if you live somewhere where the weather's not crazy right now, a picnic in the park is kind of hard to miss.
Okay.
And then after the picnic in the park, I think a nice dinner somewhere where you have to semi-dress up, like somewhere you can't go in like sweats and like a t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's like kind of hard to mess with. And then if you don't want to do the full out date, but you still want to do a little something, like sending flowers to the job, I feel like every girl likes that because they get the moment of like, you know, having to go pick up the flowers.
Yep.
And then if you can't do one of those, like if you can cook, cooking is always a good go-to, but you kind of got to clean the spot up, make it nice, like maybe the rose petal, the candle, stuff like that. And then that's I think for the fifth one, I don't know if anybody's going to be down for this sort of thing, but I really do think if you got like you obviously have to like transform the space a little bit, but a movie night with like some wine and like your favorite food, like takeout.
Yep.
I think if you have somebody who's more on the casual side, that's a hard not miss.
A homebody.
Yeah, a homebody only. But if you don't have a homebody, don't do that because you will be called a number of like gender-based slurs.
Yeah. Yeah, big time. So go ahead, run back through that list real quick.
So you got the picnic, you got the nice dinner, you got the sending flowers to the job, you got cooking for them, and then you got the movie night at home, which is kind of similar to the cooking. It's a little different.
Yeah. Same monster, different beast.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, Kobe Bryant? I like that list. We got some similarities, but before I jump into mine, you mentioned the flowers to the work thing. I sit next to this girl who's like in a long-term relationship with like an older guy, and he has to go to a doctor's appointment like on her birthday, right? And so she's freaking out. She's just like, how dare you care about your health on the day I was born? And she just complains. She's just like, oh, I feel like he just doesn't really know me. Like, I really care about my birthday, this and that. This nigga sent flowers to her job. She shut the fuck up. She just stopped complaining. She was just like, I understand. Like, he's had this appointment for a long time. He has to go do it. Like, it's a weekday, this and that. But yeah, flowers to the job, it'll work. But you gotta know your girl. You gotta know your girl for sure.
Got to.
My top five. Valentine's Day date ideas. Fancy dinner, like you mentioned. Give your girl a reason to dress up, right? Yeah. Especially if she likes that type of shit. You can't go wrong. Dress up, get some steak, filet mignon, some salmon, maybe some appetizers, some side dishes. It'll be good. Number 2, homemade dinner at home, like you mentioned. But there's a caveat to this. You gotta be able to cook.
Got to.
And you gotta be able to know how to pick out some good wine.
Got to.
Do not invite your girl over and give her some bullshit wine and bullshit food. You will be a topic in the group chat.
All the gender slurs.
Number 3, staycation. You ain't gotta go nowhere crazy. We on the West Coast, LA. Drive down to San Diego. Drive up to Santa Barbara.
That's slept on.
Drive up to Solvang.
A little San Diego getaway is very slept on, especially if she's not like been there recently. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Thanks, man. Go on a little road trip with your girl. Get a little quality time, conversation, one-on-one. Spend a weekend away, but not too far away. Protect your pockets. NBA game. Now
that's good too.
NBA used to have All-Star Weekend during Valentine's Day all the time. I think they pushed it back. So now you get the best of both worlds. She gets to take her IG pics, right? Like, oh, I'm at the game. She only knows 1 or 2 players. She don't really care. She just cares about the look, right? And then you get to enjoy some good basketball. It's a win-win. Take your girl to a game.
You can take her to a Clippers game too, because most people haven't been in that stadium yet.
Oh yeah, new stadium, Intuit Dome.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Spire over there. And then last one, similar to what you had, candlelit picnic But again, this is one of those situations. Know your personnel. Does your girl like being outside? Does she want to sit on a blanket on the grass? It might get cold. She gonna complain the whole time? Don't take her. If your girl likes romantic gestures like that, set up a picnic. Know your personnel.
Wait, so I actually got a follow up for the dinner thing. Because me and my homie were talking about this last week.
The fancy dinner or the
fancy dinner?
Okay.
Do you think that you can get in and out with both of your food included for under $200 in a way that your girl will not be upset? Because I said no and he said yes, that I'm spending too much, but I don't think you can take a girl out to a nice spot and spend under $200 on Valentine's Day.
It depends. Does she drink?
Okay, see, so that's what I said.
If she doesn't drink, yeah.
If she doesn't drink, you're safe. But if she wants any type of drink, you're not getting out for under $200, I said.
It depends where we go, too. Because there's some fancy places that you wouldn't think are fancy that you could kind of like.
Let's say a steakhouse.
Okay. But even then, right, one of my favorite places to go, Hillstone. It's like downtown Santa Monica. Like, I want to say 3rd and like Wilshire. It's somewhere around there. You go there. I could go ahead and not buy a steak and still get some really good food, right?
For both of y'all, you think you could get?
Even if she gets a steak.
Oh, okay.
Even if she gets something expensive, I could still get really good food at Hillstone without going the steak option. I don't even really like steaks at steakhouses anyway. And I 100% could get in and get out under $200. And it's a nice vibe. It's got ambiance to it. You might see a celebrity or two.
Okay, so it can be done. I just feel like if you're getting out under 200, you're still like 150 plus. Like you're gonna spend some bread on.
If
a
you had said
Valentine's
150,
Day
I would have been like, yeah, guaranteed.
So you think 150 is a better cutoff?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
You go Boston over might spend 150. Like,
because I think drinks is what'll push you. Because if you go, so I was saying you get the appetizer.
Yeah.
You're probably getting 2 appetizers. Maybe I'm doing too much with that. And then you get the 2 entrees. And then if y'all get a drink or 2 each, that drink and 2 each is definitely gonna push you.
Yeah, the drinks is what's crazy.
100%.
I don't really do appetizers like that. I do sides, especially at a steakhouse. Like
that's smart.
Like I hate the steaks at steakhouses because it's kind of, you get a generic steak. Like you might go to a really good steakhouse and it's really good, but for the most part, they're not gonna. Everyone has different taste buds, right?
Yeah.
I feel like steaks is one of those foods where it's best done when you cook it yourself.
I agree. I don't like getting the steaks. Yeah,
because you know exactly how you want your steak to taste. You know exactly how much seasoning you want on it, how much butter you want to put on it. Like, but the sides be going crazy.
Especially at a steakhouse too. If you're at like a regular dinner spot, the sides is hit or miss. But at a steakhouse, I feel like those are the best. Because you can get like the mac and cheese, mashed potatoes,
cream spinach. Like it be going crazy. But back to my list. Fancy dinner, number 1. Number 2, homemade dinner at home. Number 3, staycation. Number 4, sporting event. Number 5, candlelit picnic. That's my top 5 Valentine's Day date spots, man.